Yes, Muya set to make submissions. Winfrey Owino, KTN News.
The Capital Markets Authority has come under sharp criticism over the handling of the CYTONN investors who've been at loggerheads with their firm over their investments. Members of Parliament from the Public Petition Committee now say the CMA could have done better in handling the matter to safeguard the investment of Kenyans. Jimmy Mbogo with a report.
Kenyans who had invested with CYTONN High Yield Solution will lose up to 40% of their investment. Now, this is according to the court-appointed receiver manager handling the liquidation of the fund, who warned that going by the asset and the time taken to liquidate them, the losses may amount beyond 40%.
We want a situation where, through able leadership, the investors should be able to be refunded 100% of what they invested.
The speed at which we move to secure these assets will determine the recovery rate. That said, from what I've seen at first glance, I am looking at recovery of about 60 to 70, about 60% is realistic.
Both the Capital Market Authority and the receiver manager have cited CYTONN's management as a hindrance to the liquidation process, with CYTONN CEO Edwin Dande said to have acquired gag orders to restrain the Capital Market Authority from commenting on the matter.
The biggest problem I have, these are not in my hands yet. Still, Edwin Dande holds all the cards. More what I'm trying to do is get information from different sources, for example, creditors, at times employees, but it's not like he would be willing at times to give me all the information on a silver platter.
The complainants have gotten an order, interim order, barring me individually and also Capital Markets Authority on commenting on issues which they described as defamation.
The Capital Market Authority also came under sharp criticism of what the legislators termed as a reactive approach to the matter. However, in their response, CMA cited gaps in the law that CYTONN took advantage of and shielded itself from the blame.
We believe that CMA is the reason CYTONN is being able to get away with robbing Kenyans of their hard-earned investments.
The failure on these things, failure to protect the Kenyans from fraudsters when it comes to market authority, is rest right on your foot.
Some of these investors even walked to us and they asked us very hard questions. Why are you interfering with CYTONN? These are the best products we have. Don't you have anything else you can do?
Now, as the committee wraps up their session here, the questions that emerge are: 1. Who is to blame? Are the investors to blame for not listening to CMA advisories? Or is CMA to blame for not doing enough to cushion the investors? Jimmy Mbogo, KTN, Nairobi.
In sports, it's all set for the inaugural